Yes, you're hearing that correctly. Trump's team using part of a country music song to turn his criminal allegations into a dry joke? How very meta. Otherwise, the presidential candidates delivered their messages candidly.
I will keep men out of women's sports, and you know, nobody's been tougher on that than me.
Reverse racism is racism.
We must restore this country to greatness.
A red wave didn't materialize in 2022 when it should.
Because I think this country's in a lot of trouble.
A vote for Joe Biden is a vote for Kamala Harris.
That was Nikki Haley, former UN ambassador. And this is her showing us around her backstage suite. All the hopefuls had one, in fact. Ron DeSantis was blessed in his by a man with a baseball in his hand. Each had their own 10 minutes to woo the crowd. For some, that was time enough.
The revolution of 2024, here we come.
Vivek Ramaswamy, an entrepreneur and political newbie, sound familiar, received a standing ovation. Things didn't work quite so well in Will Hurd's case.
Donald Trump is running to stay out of prison. And if we elect... I know.
That brings us to the former president. His speech, full of familiar phrases, it's crooked Biden he uses now, also contained outright lies.
They rigged the presidential election in 2020. We're not going to allow them to rig the presidential election of 2024. They used COVID to cheat.
Just the day before this annual Republican dinner, new charges were filed against Mr. Trump over his alleged mishandling of classified files. Prosecutors allege 2 employees of the former president tried to delete security video at the heart of the Mar-a-Lago documents case.
The 2024 election is our last shot to save America, and there's only one candidate, and you know who that candidate is, who's going to get the job done.
Mr. Trump pleaded not guilty to earlier charges in the investigation. But clearly none of this will stop him from trying to get his old job back.